Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us today. It is the 30th of October, 2017, and this is your real estate update for Austin, Texas for the end of October. I've got a few things to go over with you today. Most important thing we want to cover with you today is actually the market statistics. We've got people that have properties that are sitting on the market all over the city. So I know our clients are kind of concerned, even though we update you every Tuesday, we give you stats, we reevaluate the condition and the number of showings, we get feedback. Everybody's obviously concerned. We're here to make money, right? And so one of the things we want to go over with you is the days on market. For our company, we're currently sitting at 29. Not great, but keep in mind we also get these on the properties, get these properties on the market between 30 and 45 days prior to vacancy. So that 29 days could mean that it's been there 29 days and the tenant's about to move out tomorrow, or today is their last day. So 29 is not so bad when you look at it that way. When we compare the stats year to year to see, well, there's a slow period of the year and there's a peak period of the year, how are things going? We've seen that the MLS as a whole, not just our company, has dramatically gone up in the number of days on the market for leased properties. Typically, the winter is the slowest time of the year. January, the average was about 54 days on the market. But when we go down to October, we're at 53 days on the market. So a little bit of an anomaly, but it is trending that way, and it's kind of universal across the marketplace. So that's something we're seeing. The consistency from January to October for our company as well as the MLS as a whole are both right in line with each other. So there's no anomalies between what we're experiencing and what others are experiencing. Very good to know. So one other thing I wanted to share with you was a post on a private group, and I obviously won't name any names, but it's from an agent, and they're talking to other agents, and they're talking about the challenges they're facing with leasing their properties. And it says, I need some advice from a leasing agent. I've got a house listed, $3,200 just down the street from smaller houses for $34,000. In other words, it's underpriced. It's barely showing and no offers. Going on 60 days. We've changed the terms to allow for a shorter term. We've got it syndicated. It's on Craigslist, which we don't recommend for Austin specifically. Is there somewhere else I should be marketing the property? If anyone has a client needing it, please let me know. It's basically a brand new house, and I know the street. And I got to tell you guys, it's underpriced. It's a brand new home, and this agent is sharing their frustration 60 days down the road because they can't get the property leased. Well, it's not them. It's just the marketplace. It's not us. It's the marketplace. It just is what it is today. So as always, make sure your house is in great condition. It's priced right, and you're going to kind of have to roll with it. We're even doing some things like incentives for tenants as well as shorter term leases, which we typically never do. But hopefully if we bite the bullet this year, get the owners back to a peak season, maybe the tenants renew, stay for another year. Or maybe we simply get new tenants in at that time and have a peak time of year so that we have less vacancy, faster turnaround, more income. Either way, we're working on it for you guys. One other thing to mention is we've got our videographers narrowed down. We've been talking about doing some drone footage for our higher end properties. We've got 2 test shots that were done this past week. We've got 2 more going out in the next few days because we're trying to narrow down who we want to use. May end up going with 2 guys, so we have some redundancy. But it's looking really good, and so no one else in town even comes close to this. Videography and walkthroughs are something that barely anyone even knows about when it comes to leasing because the cost of doing it. Drone footage, completely unheard of unless the property lists for about $5,000 a month. And so we're going to be offering this for some of our mid-level properties and especially the high-end properties, but we're really excited to be able to do it. We're also getting closer and closer to some networking events for next year, which we'll be happy to announce to you shortly. And one last thing is those higher end properties are also going to get some advertisements in Austin Monthly, which is a great magazine. It's in all the fancy hotels in Austin. And some higher end folks subscribe to that here in the municipality. And so we're really excited about that. That deal is now inked for next year for our higher end clients. So if we can help you with anything, including analysis, stats, or just to talk through any situations you're having with your property, whether we can support you or you need a referral to a local handyman, local contractor, a local attorney, whatever it may be, please give us a call. We're here to help you. 512-994-4323 or 1836propertymanagement.com. Thanks. Happy Halloween.